guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. Today we are looking at my favorite highlighters and blushes for this year. So it's kind of like a roundup for cheek products. So we do have a lot of products as always, so let's get started like right away. The first let's look at the blushes because I don't have a lot, but highlighters I have a lot. You must have guessed that. So the first one on my blush list is from Fenty Beauty, and these are actually called the Match STIX Shimmer Skin Stick. So these are not necessarily just blushes. The color ranges range from highlighting shades, from champagne shades to like contour shades, like cool toned brown kind of shades, gray kind of shades. So in between they have blush toned colors as well. So I guess you could use this shade as a highlighter too. Actually, yeah, on my skin tone I can definitely use this as a highlighter. I don't know how I have never done that before. I should seriously try using this shade as a highlighter. I don't know why I didn't do that. This is in the shade Chili Mango, and these are expensive. Fenty Beauty is kind of expensive, but yeah, I feel they can price their stuff a little bit lower, but I genuinely feel they're on the expensive side. But this is, as I said, Chili Mango. Look at that color, you guys. In this angle it just looks very gold, but in this angle you can see that very strong bright orange. It's a beautiful color, and these last on my skin the whole day, and I don't wear any kind of products that would extend the longevity of makeup on my skin, like any kind of makeup base like primer, setting spray, nothing. It's just, I guess, just the oils in my face just make my makeup last longer. Make my makeup? Never mind that sentence. But anyways, now the consistency of this cream product is not exactly like very smooth. It's not like glide across your skin like so creamy. No. This is kind of a stiffer product. In fact, as you apply it on your skin, it kind of tugs, and your skin kind of moves like this as you're applying. It's just like it's not extremely smooth. So probably I think that's why it lasts on my skin longer, because it's not that creamy and it kind of is a stiffer product. But whatever be the reason, I could be wrong though, but whatever be the reason, it is really, really good. It lasts. That's why I'm mentioning this product. It lasts the entire day. The pigment just stays put on my skin. It just clings to my skin, and it also blends well, but since it is like a stiffer product, you just need to blend it a little bit. But I love how long it lasts on my skin. That's why. And then our very own, what does it even mean? What I mean by that is this has been around for such a long time that people have kind of forgotten it. Probably only on social media I think people have forgotten about it, but just regular people who use makeup, just not talking about it to anybody, just regular people, I think they use this product all the time. This is from MILANI, and this is the baked powder blushes, and this is in the shade Red Vino. They have lots of shades, you guys, so many shades. I think they have easily 6 to 7 shades, and the color, that is a red shade as you can see, and the color range is actually really good. They have things ranging from very pale pink, they do also have like a hot pink, and they have something like a bright red shade, and then in between mauve shades. Hang on, do they have a mauve shade? They did, but they don't have it anymore. But yeah, the baked blushes blend beautifully. They last well. I think the formula itself is fantastic. It's really, really beautiful color. So yeah, the MILANI baked blushes are fantastic. And then another recent favorite is from Flower Beauty. They really need to do something about their shade selection. However, because they only have like 5 shades, and I think there's only one shade that is really rich that can be found on Ulta's website. And then there's again another richer shade which can be found only on Flower Beauty's website. They really need to expand their shade range, but their pigmentation the blendability is on these Flower Pots powder blushes are so good. Although there are many lighter shades, they actually show up on even my skin tone. I really like it. This is in the shade Peach Primrose, and this is like a peachy shade, and it definitely shows up on my skin. Right now it does not look very appealing on the swatch, but it really shows up true to color. The formula is really good. These are actually marketed as satin blushes, but I don't know, they just look matte to me. So yeah, and this is another favorite, you guys. One of the best blushes I own would be this. This is from Makeup Forever. I bought these like loose, but then it was so inconvenient, so I ended up buying like a little palette. Guys, this palette is so good. It comes with a mirror. It's so fantastic. I didn't know that I thought this is just like, you know, a magnetic palette. This is so sturdy. It comes like with this button, it pushes open, and it just comes with a mirror, as you can see. This is really good. I have two shades. This is S. I don't have nails, so I think I'm going to need a device to get these things out, but I will put down the names of these shades down below because I don't have nails. As you can see, it's impossible for me to get these things out. But this shade, I think this is called Rosewood. This, do you see how ashy this looks in the pan? But this looks like a beautiful baby pink on my skin. And these Makeup Forever blushes are incredible, you guys. I would say this is the best when it comes to longevity. As good as the Fenty Beauty, I would say. And these are just powder blushes, and these are very soft. This is that Rosewood blush. Just look at how ashy it looks, but on my skin when I apply it, it gives the most beautiful flush of color, and they last forever. And these are like really soft blushes. These are so expensive, but they are so worth it, you guys. Makeup Forever makes such high quality makeup. It's just, I mean, you can trust Makeup Forever, I feel. So Makeup Forever, again, so good. And this is from NARS. I do like this palette, you guys, very much. I do like it. Now I recently got into, now I do not like contouring at all. I did try it and didn't like it, but I absolutely love blush tone contouring. Now I use this shade. This is from the NARS Wanted palette. This is number 2 actually, Wanted 2 cheek palette. They released this. I don't want to blind you guys because it has a lot of silver on the sides. So they launched it this year. Yeah, definitely this year, I think summer. And I kind of didn't want to get the Hot Twist palette, and then I was like, oh, look how beautiful it looks. And then by the time I was like, yes or no, the product just sold out. It's just vanished from the face of the earth right now. So I don't have it, but I do like this palette. It's so versatile, and all of the 4 colors. This is like where's that pink? Oh yeah, this is this very like very light pink, which actually does show up on my skin. And all of the light colors, this coral shade shows up on my skin, and these two, needless to say, they do show up, and this one also shows up beautifully. This one, on the other hand, the darkish highlight blush shade, I'm sorry, is actually very dark on me. It leaves like, I don't know, it looks like a contour on me. If I apply it on here, it looks like a very dark stain. So I usually use it to contour, just do this 3, and it looks so natural and so beautiful. I'm into contouring right now. Can you believe it? I mean, you probably don't know much about me, but I can't believe it. From not liking to contour, I contour these. I do the blush tone contours all the time right now, and they give the most, they actually kind of boost my face. It just boosts the blush that is already there. It just lifts my cheekbones, and it looks way more natural than, like, I feel like a brown toned or gray toned contour. These blush tone contours are absolutely fantastic. Now lastly, I have 2 VISEART palettes to show you guys that I use as blushes. Now these VISEART actually has blush palettes. They have like, I think 6 colors, retailing for $80. These are eyeshadow palettes. Both the things that I'm holding up are eyeshadow palettes. But I use all of these blush tone colors as blushes, and let me tell you, they last forever on the cheeks. There's something. They last so well. They blend beautifully. And I also use these two colors, which probably I think only dark skinned people can use these two colors as highlighters because they are pretty deep. Let me just swatch. That is that gold. Look at that. I don't think anybody else can use these two colors as highlighters, but this is the Boheme Dream palette. So this is an eyeshadow palette, but I use these two colors as highlighters all the time, and they are intense. They are really intense. They actually blend beautifully on the skin. These are eyeshadows, but I mean the quality, and when you apply it on your skin, it looks like these are made as cheek products. Maybe these are made as cheek products. That's how fantastic they are. And for me, I would use any of this would be darker, so I use this also would be kind of darker, so I use these three as blushes all the time. They last forever, you guys. They're fantastic. So yeah, I think that's all the blushes that I wanted to talk about. Let's move on to liquid highlighters. This is just my absolute favorite, you guys. I cannot tell enough good things about this. This is from MAC, and this is their strobe cream. They have it in 4 colors. The one I have here is their regular, I mean their original, which is, just look at my unmoisturized dry skin. Let me just apply it, and there's not an ounce of white cast at all. It just melts, and just look at the high shine that it gives. My arms look so glossy and so beautiful. It does have like a tiny bit of scent, and these can be used as moisturizers, maybe even primers, because they have that sticky kind of feel, not like a silicone kind of stick on, not like a gummy sticky kind of feel. It feels like your skin is moisturized, that kind of a sticky feel, and they are just fantastic. And this glow lasts the entire day, and they are packed with antioxidants, and the packaging is also right. It's not like transparent packaging. It's not like a cup, like a tub where the ingredients actually go to waste after a few uses. The packaging is opaque, and it's, I wouldn't say airtight, but you know, it's pretty good. So this is the best liquid highlighter I would suggest. If someone wants just one, this is the best. This is so beautiful. It makes your skin so youthful and glowy. Unbelievably good, you guys. Again, the strobe cream, don't forget it. So you can get this in the full size and smaller size. In the full size, I think you have the option of choosing many colors. I think 4 or 5 colors they have. Actually, all the colors look beautiful on my skin tone. I think everybody can use, maybe people with lighter skin tone might not be able to use all the darker colors, because this is actually pink light. I think they have peach light, which has peach pearls, and then they have red light, which has actually red pearls. None of them look odd on my skin tone at all. And then there's also one thing called silver light, which has silver pearls. Again, they all look just the same, you guys. Of course, when you really come close and take a look at it, you'd probably see like pinky pearls, peachy pearls, yellow pearls. So there's that. And then this is Cover FX, obviously. When it comes to liquid highlighters, these are so good. So expensive though, but this year they had 50% off so many times. I think I noticed this product go 50% off at least thrice this year, just in a matter of 3 months. They better come out with new colors, you guys. It's high time they come out with new colors. I think it's been a year already. Yeah, this year they didn't. I think last year they came out with 3 new colors. This year they really ought to, because it's high time. And this is in the shade Rose Gold. Again, you can mix it in with the moisturizer. Now, I religiously use liquid highlighters. Initially, it was a little hard for me to incorporate it in my routine, but I just all the time mix it in with my moisturizer or my sunscreen. That's it. And it just gives me the most incredibly glowy, evenly glowy, not streaky, just doesn't have like chunks of glitter on my face. That's how I use this. That's how I'm able to use all of my liquid highlighters on a regular basis. I just mix it in. In fact, I store both my sunscreen and this together. This in the shade Rose Gold. And this product is so versatile, guys. Incredibly versatile. It works over powders, under powders. Now, I just use like a very light kind of powder just to set my face, set the moisturizer and sunscreen that I use. Just look at that. And you can apply this with your finger as I just did. And look how evenly it just blended. And then you can use it with a regular brush. It works really well with a regular brush. You can use it with a sponge, makeup sponge. Again, under powder, over powder, or just, I think this is one of the most versatile products, really. When it comes to like true liquid just highlighter, this is the best. But since this has more skincare properties as well, I do like this. This is more like a glowy moisturizer to me, but just strictly speaking highlighter, this would be really good. I just love the Color FX ones. Then the next one is, I think, from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and mine is a little dirty, but this is the Liquid Glow. These are not as expensive as the Color FX ones. These are, I think, in fact, half the price, but they are actually quite good, you guys. These are almost like cream. Do you see? It's like dense. But the Color FX ones are actually quite runny, and these also last so well. In fact, since these are kind of more on the consistency is thicker, while the Color FX ones are runnier. This works even more well with a brush. You do not have to, I mean, you can definitely reach for a sponge if you want to, but they work really good even with a brush. Honestly, they work really well with a brush. And they did come out with some new colors, 3 new colors this summer, and I have to say the new colors are so good in quality than the original 4 colors they released. They are more denser and they're so easier to work with and so glowy. They're fantastic. Do you see it just sets? I feel the original 4 colors they released, they didn't really set as well as the Color FX ones. These set and they just don't move. They really are fantastic, but these I felt they didn't set that well. I don't know, I just applied it in the wrong spot. I'm not able to show you guys a reflection, but again, these are glass, the packaging, so this is way easier for me to travel with, so that's another big advantage. So liquid highlighters wise, Strobe Cream, Anastasia's Liquid Glow, and Color FX's Custom Enhancer Drops. All 3 are my top picks. And then let's talk about cream. Cream, I just, you know what, I haven't been I think I haven't come up with a strategy to incorporate cream highlighters in my routine because I haven't been using them at all, you guys. I really need to. I think once I start layering, my highlighter would look way beautiful than just applying a liquid highlighter and then you know, just a regular powder highlighter. I think that intermediate step would really make a difference. But I do have 3 picks for cream highlighters. First is from BECCA, and this is Opal. This is their legendary Opal shade. Now their cream blushes, the cream blushes are really good, you guys. They are pigmented, they definitely have that metallic aspect, and they are very skin-like. As you can see, Opal is slightly lighter than my skin tone, but it definitely gives a very metallic finish. It's not like weak kind of existent, non-existent, no. Another favorite for me is from Hourglass. This is their Vanishing Flash Sticks. I don't know what they're called. This is in the shade Champagne Flash. These are so good too. These are intense. I would say these are slightly, this is like a travel kind of a mini thing that I've got. Now these ones are like, they glide smoothly, they last so long, and they are really metallic. I would say these are even more metallic than the BECCA ones. These are more metallic and really reflective and beautiful. They last for a really long time. I do like these. So I think if you're looking for, I don't know how much you get. The one I have is a mini. I don't remember how much you get in a full size though, but they're quite expensive. I think $40 or something like that maybe. So yeah, and then last one is from ColourPop. I do like their Super Shock Cheek highlighters. Now I will say some are really intense. Some are like kind of medium metallic. So I'd suggest if you want to really know, this one is in the shade Some Like It Hot. If you really want to know if a product is metallic, oh look at that. Just look at that, how stunning that looks. And this angle, you don't see anything. In this angle, look at that glow, you guys. Just incredible. So I would suggest, if you really want to know which shade is metallic, which shade is like kind of like medium metallic, subtle kind of shades, I'd suggest read the reviews. They do not like moderate their review section. It's like really honest reviews. So as far as I've seen, if I buy a product, they always match with the reviews. They're like, definitely, when it comes to ColourPop, shopping on ColourPop's website, eyeshadows, whatever you want to buy, definitely read the reviews first. But just my small observation, ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek highlighters, when it comes to rose gold colors, they are incredible. They do their rose gold colors so well. Some Like It Hot is actually a rose gold color. So they do it really well. I think I have like 2 or 3 rose gold colors. All of them are incredible. So metallic and so beautiful. So my top picks for cream highlighters are BECCA, Hourglass, Vanish. Not Vanish, STIX is their foundation, right? It's just Vanish something. And then ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek. So let's move on to loose powder highlighters, because they've been trending a lot this year and also last year. Now let's talk about these two first. Now Artist Couture really has created an impact. They have so much that they are in Sephora right now. They used to be an indie brand, but not anymore. I would say Artist Couture's products and ColourPop's are so comparable, so I'm a little hesitant to recommend this when you can find this. I honestly feel they're not that incredible, you guys. I don't know. Initially I was kind of blown away when I picked this up in my brush and applied it on my cheek for the very first time. I was blown away, but they kind of wear off quickly. They're not as intense as they apply first, like in fact even a few minutes. I feel the intensity kind of comes down a bit. This is in the shade Rose. They are finely milled, I feel, and they are reflective, but I feel they are not that intense. The intensity kind of comes down. You know, when you first apply it on your brush, it really looks good, but the intensity comes down. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, that's how I feel. So but I will say I have only like one of these. What is this shade? This is Aura War from ColourPop. I do feel these are equally good, so I don't know. So this is Aura War from ColourPop. I do like these as well. Look at that. I don't know. And ColourPop ones, I feel even appear intensely metallic for a longer while. So personally, I'm leaning towards ColourPop, but you know, these are not bad. Definitely Artist Couture's products are not bad, but I don't feel they are that expensive. And you get 4.5 grams of product. And in ColourPop's loose powder highlighters, this is like in such a bad color, you get 3 grams of product in here. So yeah, those two, and then some outrageously good loose powder highlighters would be from Makeup Forever. Their starlit powders are, wow, out of this world. If you want an experience with high metallic highlighters, definitely go towards starlit powders. Let me just take a little bit more. It's just, I hate the packaging. I just hate their packaging. I know it's meant for both for eye, so probably that's why they have a smaller little opening here, but I just don't like it. It's not like perfect for, that is that. It's not perfect for highlighting and stuff like that. So they are really metallic, and that is like a very intense orangish gold color. This is in the shade 11. Yeah. Now these are so expensive. These you get 1.1 gram of product, and these are $21. And they have come out with some starlit diamond powders now, which have incredibly reflective, just larger sized shimmers in them, and they are $26. I thought they were like $21, and just recently I got some more. I bought some during the sale, Sephora sale, and then now I got some again. Look at that shine, you guys. They are just an out of the world glossy look kind of a highlighter. That is, what is that? That is, I think, number 12. And that is like a gold shade, like a rose gold shade. Really good, you guys. And then I think this is my top pick because it's not that expensive but intense, just liquid gold kind of a finish. So this is from JLo. This is a collab, wait, not from JLo, this is from Inglot, and this is their collab with JLo. I've been singing their praises of the product like forever, ever since I got it, but it's real, you guys. These are only $16, and you get 2 grams of product, and they are potent. They are so metallic, so liquid gold status, okay? So let's, and oh my god, just, I lost my, it does come with a sponge. It's just incredible. Let's look at the power. Wow. Just look at that. I told you guys, it's like liquid metal. They have 2 colors, like a very pale gold, and then the one I have here is like a really dark gold. As you can see, it's like really intense, but it's not that dark. It's kind of dark technically on my skin tone, but I can pull it off. It's not a problem. So again, I think that this is the best, one of the best highlighters for me this year, absolutely without a doubt. The ones from JLo Inglot collab, it's just outrageously good. $16, you guys, not that expensive. And in fact, I think Macy's is doing kind of sale right now. Maybe you can make use of it. Hopefully if I post it in time. And I don't think I will, but oh, never mind. So yes, I think we have finished with the different variety highlighters, and let's move on to just the regular pressed powder highlighters. Okay, we all know Becca is fantastic, true, but I have 2 favorites this year. I just wanted to mention just those 2 colors, but regardless, they have a beautiful color selection. So many colors for dark skin, you guys, so many. I think they have rose gold is good, topaz is good, they have chocolate geode. This, just look at the dent I made. Just look at the dent. I've been using these. The Becca highlighters on the body actually last really well, so I do love them. This is in the shade chocolate geode. Really dark color, but not as dark as I thought. It's not that dark at all, you know. It is kind of, as you can see, it's like really bronzy, but not like really brown, not really dark. I think even if you have my skin tone, you can buy this and use it on your body. Definitely, even when I'm body highlighting, I mix the liquid highlighter with my moisturizer, and then I just apply the powder highlighter on the high points of my legs or whatever, and it lasts really long. So that's like that's something that I do, not just on my face. I also layer highlighters even on my body, like on my legs, usually just legs. So that color is my favorite this year, especially for body highlighting. It looks incredible, beautiful on the body. And then next is Dreamsicle. I just fell in love with this color, you guys. It's like this popsicle kind of a peachy color, gold. On the skin it just looks gold, but I don't know, I just love this so much. I feel there's some kind of change in Becca's formula. I don't know, some kind of change. I feel maybe 2 years ago, when you apply a lot of layers on your skin, you know, Becca highlighters, it kind of gives like a cakey look. I feel it kind of gives like the appearance of dry skin, but now it does not anymore. The Dreamsicle highlighter, chocolate geode, even when you apply a lot of layers, they just don't look, they look very smooth. They don't give that appearance. They don't look cakey at all. It doesn't look like you have textured skin. I really like that. So those are my two favorite shades for this year, chocolate geode and Dreamsicle, both stunning shades. And when you use like a lighter color like this on your legs just pops in photos, you know, it just really pops. It doesn't and since this doesn't have like a silvery undertone, it does not look ashy at all on my skin. Even on the legs, it doesn't look like I have like a stripe of white. It does not look like that. It really blends well and makes your skin pop. So definitely recommend that. And then one of my favorites this year is again from Pixi. I did review, they have two palettes, duos. I reviewed both of them. These look kind of not so perfect for dark skin like in the pan, but they have that very thin texture and good metallic finish, so they look very glossy and kind of really good, to be honest. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. They are very smooth, and you can definitely use this even if you have dark skin. Beautiful highlighters. I know it looks like they are powder, they're not like gel kind of finish, they're not baked products, but they are really good at a very good price. Well, price meaning they are kind of expensive for a drugstore product, but when you compare it with you know, prestige brands, they are definitely on the lower side. But I did review both the duos here on my channel, so definitely check it out if you're interested. I will link the video down below. And then what else? Oh yeah, how could we forget MAC's Extra Dimension Skin Finishes? And oh wait, just Extra Dimension Skin Finishes. So this is in the shade Beaming Blush. This is a duochrome. As you can see, I've just dug into it. Just like, I just went crazy. I just don't bother what's going to happen. I just really go intense. So that is Beaming Blush. I mean, swatches, I feel it's not really probably much of help. They all kind of look the same, as you can see. But just, you know, just to give you guys an idea, these can be used wet and dry. With just applying it just dry, I feel some are really intense. This is really intense. They do have like a purple one which doesn't look that intense, applied dry, but if you wet your brush, they go on incredibly well. You get a lot of product, you guys. This is one of the prestige brands products which actually offers you a lot of product for kind of a lesser price. So the baked gelée kind is, you get 9 grams of products for $33, I think, $33, $34. That's actually a really good price, guys, especially for this kind of formula, like a baked gelée formula. This is kind of an expensive formula, I feel, the MAC ones. If at all you want to get a baked gelée formula, I'd suggest get the MAC because they have incredible good value for money. So next is, what do we have? What is this? Oh, the next one is, I think Estee Lauder owns MAC as well. So we don't know if these two are the same formula, but I love these two. This is from their Bronze Illuminating Gelée is the name of their highlighters, Estee Lauder's highlighters. And this is in the shade Solar Crush. Why is there a big gap here? So these are again the baked gelée formula, but these are expensive. These are not 30 something dollars. These are actually 47, 49, something like that. These are quite expensive, but they don't have a variation in colors as well. They're all golds. They have 3 colors right now. They're all just different degrees of golds. One is like very light, one is like this is like a very deeper gold, not very deeper gold, like a deeper gold definitely, and then there's another one which is like a rose gold, but like a gold rose gold, not like a rosy rose gold. So they're all quite golds, but the formula is just fantastic, just A plus. So if you're just wondering how the there's still a lot of illuminating gelée formulas, it's fantastic. Very, very, very good. So next we just have few actually, so we are getting to the end, don't worry. So another highlighter that is not that expensive is from JD Glow Cosmetics. Now they did come out with some colorful ones this very recently, which the formula was again good. It's just not the kind of colors and the like a glittery kind of highlighters that I personally like to use, but they applied well, they lasted well and everything. But I love all of their gold toned highlighters. They are outrageous. They're so good. These are like the brand is vegan. JD Glow is vegan and cruelty free in the entire brand, so all of their products, they are vegan and cruelty free, and their highlighters are $16. This is in the shade Serenity. You can see like a pinky gold, and so intense, you guys. These are powder highlighters. They are so intense, so finely milled. See, you cannot even see like any kind of glitter. They're just so good. They are really good. Unless you actually buy one and use it on your face, I think you won't get the hype that I'm trying to create. It's so good, especially for the price, and they are vegan and cruelty free, so literally anybody can buy it. They are very good, intense, smooth. They don't like look cakey at all. You need the littlest amount, just the smallest amount, and it just gives intense highlighter. So I do like their all of their gold highlighters, except for the 3 shades that they came out very recently, the colorful ones. There's a green, and then there's like a blue, purple, and there's the very hot pink. So those 3 color wise, not my favorite, but yeah. And then Laura Geller, Gilded Honey, I know everyone has forgotten about it, but not me, I haven't. It's a really good highlighter. You cannot deny it. I feel again this year they kind of went on sale many times, and this is a really good color. I haven't tried other shades except for in their palettes. I haven't tried them in like full size, so I don't know, but they come out with palettes, and the Gilded Honey is like the most intense one, in my opinion, of all of the permanent ones. It's really good. In case you want to pick it up, if you see it somewhere in store, anything, if it's good, it's good, definitely. And then I think we have come to the end of this video. I just have, oh wait, one more, and then we have some honorable mentions, some just 4 or 5 honorable mentions. Then this is from Milk Makeup, you guys. I do like their highlighters. They are so finely milled, and they just glide across the skin. It kind of looks like a luminescence, I feel. They have, I don't know if they have more colors, but this is, when I bought them, they had like a bluish purple, like really bluish purple highlighter, and then they had this peachy highlighter. I think I've just made use of all of the good spots. Hang on, do you see the peach? It's not metallic. It's not like liquid metal, but has this luminescent glow to it. I feel some highlighters are that kind of variety. It's like almost like bioluminescence, like it has like a glow. It's not that metallic at all, but it has this glow, and it's really good. It's maybe I don't know what to call that finish. I don't know why they haven't really named that finish yet, but it's kind of that luminescent glow, and it looks really beautiful, very natural. I don't know, I don't know if they've come out with more colors though. They should, because it's really, really good. It's a unique kind of a finish. So these are expensive though from Milk Makeup, but you know, those two colors I really do like. Then let's move on to honorable mentions, you guys. Now, Natasha Denona does do highlighters good, but I don't feel they are just my absolute favorite. But this one in the shade, I think this is their Duo Glow line. And she just came out with two colors, and look at that. Just look at that. This is the most fiery coral shade. Your cheeks look so intense and so fierce and so fiery looking. It just, again, this is actually that glow finish. Very similar to, where is that? This is very similar to this kind of finish from the Milk Makeup. This glow, it's not metallic, it has this glow. I don't know how to explain it, you guys. That is that color. It has this kind of glow. It has this glow. I don't know how to say. Do you see this? These are like so metallic, but this is not that metallic. It has some kind of a glow, I feel. It has this glow finish. I don't know what to call it. But the color, my favorite part is the color. I have not seen a highlighter that is this fierce looking. It's like so intimidating, but maybe for lighter skin tones, but on darker skin tones, I'm telling you, don't be afraid. Incredible. And I think that is permanent, the Duo Glow highlighters. So she's first of all only come out with two colors, and the other color just doesn't look, so this is just one shade I'm picking out of the ranges. So that's pretty much what this honorable mention is, this category. I'm just picking out one color that I like, not the others. So next I have Ciate's highlighters. This is the Glow 2 highlighters. This is a powder highlighter, but it does not look like a powder highlighter on the skin at all. This just looks like skin, which is intense and metallic. That's pretty much, it's really, really good formula. Very good formula, you guys. So this is in this color Starburst, which is actually a gold color. This is powder highlighter. When you look at it, it just is a powder highlighter. Nothing new, nothing incredible, but it just blends and melts into the skin. I don't know, bad spot to swatch, I guess. But you know, it just melts into the skin, does not leave a white cast at all. They have another very, very pale pink. Again, that pale pink does not leave a white cast. They do have two more colors, which I don't like. Actually, I just don't like it. I don't feel it's worth the prices. These are actually expensive too. You get only 5 grams of products. I think these are 35 or something like that. So these are kind of on the pricier side, but I just like the gold, which I showed you, which is in the shade Starburst, and then there's another pink color. So then there are two more colors which are like duochrome, like Copper Flip, Peachy, Purple Pink Flip. I just do not like those two. They are not as good as these two, so that's why they are in this category. Then of course, how can I not mention Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty? I don't know why she's not coming out with more shades, you guys. I know it's a little tricky when the finish is like this. Not all colors kind of work, maybe. Not like baby pink doesn't work in this finish. I don't know. But Trophy Wife is just 1 in a million. I'm telling you, they found the perfect balance between the right size of glitter particles. I'm telling you, the size is so right that it's equally reflective and intense, but it's not too large to the point that it looks like you have texture on your skin. It's just incredible. Incredible, you guys. Wow. I still am blown away by Trophy Wife and as to how intense it is. So intense. Trophy Wife is just, they really need to add more colors. I think they have, or I don't know. I saw like a silver color, and then I also saw a gray highlighter. So I don't know. I think they haven't, but they really ought to. It's just outrageous. I'm telling you, it's 1 in a million kind of a formula. It's really, really good. And then Smashbox Vlada Collab. This is really, really pretty. Very, very pretty highlighter. Intense. The reason, I think the other shades that they had come out with were not as intense as this. Look at that duochrome. I don't know if you can see. Am I blinding you guys? So yeah, pink. This is a hot pink, really, really, really bright hot pink to gold flip, and it looks on the cheeks that way as well. You can really see the gold kind of blends into the yellow in my skin, so the gold doesn't like stand out, but the gold is there. So it's a beautiful highlighter, very, very reflective. And this is also its expensive side, $40. So that is another one. And then finally we are coming down to the Lime Crime highlight palettes. I think this every palette they come out with has a different formula. They still, I feel they don't have one formula. They probably narrow down with the colors and just go with it. So yeah, the first one is Blossoms palette. Is so good, you guys. This is like the best. Just look at those three colors. All three look stunning on dark skin. Just definitely beautiful. They look beautiful. Not that you can see a lot. I know I'm just overwhelming you guys with swatches, but what else am I going to do, really? So the Blossoms palette is incredible. And then the Unicorns palette is also the formula that is closest to Fenty Beauty's Trophy Wife is the shades here in the Unicorn palette. The base is kind of very almost non-existent, but the shimmers are really reflective. So that's why I actually do like these. It's like a hot pink and green. Green doesn't really look green on my skin. It just looks kind of cool tone, silvery maybe. That's how non-existent the base is. These don't really look that so that is the purple, and then that is the green. Let me show you the green. See, it doesn't really look that green. And then that is the mauve with gold shimmers. That is really unique, guys. A mauve color. Let me show it to you in the palette. So mauve color with gold sparkles. I don't know if you can see. It's getting washed out, I think. Whatever. So yeah, that is the end of this video. If you've stayed until the end, wow, you are a saint. Because I went on and on, but I have so much, you guys. All of these are absolutely my favorites. Surprisingly, I do not have any of these products as my highlighter today here. I'm trying out another one. You probably would know what it is if you look down in the description box under what I'm wearing in this video, but I haven't really made up my mind, and it is super glossy, as you can see. But you know, let me spare you the surprise. You probably see what is down here in the description box. What else? Thank you. Wow, thank you so much if you stay till the end of this video, for spending your very precious time with me. I really appreciate it. And give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.